Approximately 5 years ago, on Memorial Day, I was crossing the street in Castle Rock when I was struck by an automobile. At the time, I had a job and I was working, and all of a sudden, I couldn't work. I was injured. I had a broken leg, and that's how I got in touch with Kathy Bowen from Catholic Charities.
On August 16th, I was working on a busy Sunday morning, and I slipped and fell on a wet portion of the polished concrete, and I haven't been able to work since then. I had to go to Medicaid, which was really upsetting to me, because then I had to depend on the state, which it wasn't their responsibility, the state, to take care of me. I was very emotionally traumatized and just depressed, and we were trying to get assistance for our utilities and stuff like that, and it was just so demoralizing because we're both such independent people.
It was incredibly difficult, but we worked through the process and got to the point of where we were doing pretty good again. About a year ago, got a job working for the government as a chef up at Lockheed Martin. I was supposed to start the job on a Monday, and on a Saturday morning, I walked outside of my apartment, and it was in February, and I slipped and fell on some ice and completely tore my rotator cuff in 4 spots, including my bicep muscle. Then things really got scary because all of a sudden there's no job, there's no income. Rent and bills and everything are going to continue to come in, and that's when we reached out to Kathy Bowen again, and the process of being into this program started occurring.
When they contacted me through the Catholic Charities office, my first thought was, we got to get you on Medicaid. So sent them immediately down to Health and Human Services so that he could get the proper medical attention. And then at the same time, we did I helped them with food, the usual gas card, funneled them through some other agencies. The reason why I felt they were such a great client is because I saw potential. I knew they were going to come out of this. They are a fantastic couple to work with. They are motivated. They don't want to be using the system, but they needed it. And so I referred them, and they were picked up, and I was chosen as their family facilitator or case manager.
I was feeling broken. It's just like, you can't believe how things can change just in a blink of an eye. And they took a lot of stress off of us, because they just made us feel like we were somebody that was worth helping.
It was difficult, asking for so much help, but at the same time, it was a wonderful feeling, and we're very grateful to her.
And I think what is important with Catholic Charities is a client can come in now, and now I can spend time with them, which you usually can't do in other agencies. It's not necessarily writing a check or paying a bill for them. It's just listening and maybe giving them some suggestions that they can do on their own.
I think a lot of people associate these kinds of programs with, people's bad behaviors, and so there's a stigma attached to, receiving charity, and this program is completely different. I mean, those kind of things are not, the kind of people are not going to make it through the program. There's no way. There's so much accountability, and that's what makes it a hand up instead of a handout. I thought was awesome because it takes you out of your head and your sadness and stuff. You're working towards something, and you feel like you're accomplishing something, and as fast as you fell, you can get out of that pit pretty quickly.
The beauty of Douglas County Cares program is you actually get to know that client so well, and you see the growth, and you believe in them. I mean, you start out, like, in a sense, carrying them financially and maybe even emotionally, and then there are times you're stepping back financially, you're cheering for them, and then to see the progress and the results, it's just, it's unbelievable.
It's really helped with my self-esteem, and I'm really, really wanting to get out and do more to help people because of this.
It kind of renews your faith in people, that there's people out there that care and they want to help you.